Today's question on Ask Becki comes from Penny. Morning, Penny. So why can't I let anyone in? Now, this is a common problem for many of us. Penny says, my dad leaving at 9 had a big effect on my life. Then my mum died of cancer when I was 20. I made some bad decisions. When my mum passed away, I was in a really abusive relationship. I can understand why I let it happen. I was at a low point in my life, but then I went and repeated the same thing, and I don't want that to happen again. I want to move forward, but I can't seem to let people in. It's like there's a huge wall between me, my family and friends, and when anyone tries to come near, I close off. Well, Penny, you've had some tough things to go through in your life, which challenges us and helps us to find out who we are, even though it's tough living with that day to day. By the sounds of things, you were already in quite a destructive relationship beforehand, which shows that you weren't probably valuing yourself and perhaps have never learned how to value yourself fully, to really connect and have a loving relationship, which is what you want. So this issue of protection, and you say you have a wall between you and other people, what happens is that wall becomes your companion. Instead you're having a relationship with the wall and everybody else is the other side of the wall. Now, can you imagine what it feels like to be the other side of that? Although you've got a perfectly good logical reason for putting yourself in the wall, which is, to keep you safe. And ultimately, all of us human beings want to keep ourselves safe. But you've just gone to some extremes in doing that. And as you've identified, it's keeping people away. But the problem is when you send the message to yourself that protection and safety are more important than love or connecting with people, then the wall gets stronger and the wall remains in control of the decisions of your life. It starts to sense people as a threat. And for all those around you, it's probably they feel like they're connecting with the wall and not who you really are. So my suggestion for you would be to see if you can just start taking the first couple of layers of bricks down from that wall. You've still got the wall around you to feel safe, but perhaps you can start sort of sending some warmth over the top of that wall, or put a window in it, or a door. Obviously you can close the door at any time and just start those stages. It is about learning to be comfortable with feeling vulnerable, which is something all of us human beings struggle with. We just choose to disguise it differently. Many of us are walking around with these walls surrounding us and wondering why we're feeling a bit lonely inside, which will be the long-term symptom of keeping that wall in your life. So perhaps it's time to start to challenge yourself and get comfortable with feeling vulnerable, which does take some time, but it builds incredible self-trust and is the key to the sort of lasting relationships that we all want. I hope that's helpful for you, Penny, and good luck.